Hello. Anyone here? Welcome to tonight's live stream of the Florida Panthers versus the Vegas Golden Knights. It appears that tonight's game is taking place in Las Vegas. So, hey, Michael, what's up? Hey, Rosado. So tonight will just be me. It'll just be me doing the streaming. Dad is going to bed early so that he can get himself rested for the weekend for all the NFL playoff streams. What's up, hockey fan? I'm doing pretty good. Earlier tonight, I got to go play dodgeball at my local gym. My left arm is going to be really sore from all the hard throwing, but it was fun. And besides that, I had my dinner and my dessert already. So everything is pretty good right now for me. Goals scored within 10 seconds off turnovers on 5-on-5. The Florida Panthers have 39, and apparently that's good for fifth best in the league. So I'm looking forward to what promises to be at least a fun game against the Golden Knights. Rosado, if I stop to talk about all the Disney and Universal news, there won't be enough time on the stream for hockey stuff. Or for football stuff, which I'm really looking forward to seeing the Miami Dolphins get utterly destroyed in Buffalo. We have to start Skylar Thompson. We are so screwed. So they're showing the highlights from a game I did not watch. The Panthers versus the Colorado Avalanche, where we apparently blew a 4-1 lead and somehow still won the game. No, Riley. Thankfully, I have not been. Yeah, destroyed is an understatement. I think. Do I believe we will win tonight? I want to say yeah. I want to say the Panthers are going to pull off another victory. Good news for me, Riley, is the balls they use for dodgeball they're like the cheapest, softest foam balls you can imagine. So it's unfortunately very difficult to throw them hard. But I guess the good news is it means it's very difficult to hurt. It's very hard to hurt someone with one of the dodgeballs. Brandon Montour has had 34 goals and ranks right between Mikhail Sergachev and Rasmus Dahlin in scoring leaders for defensemen in the Atlantic Division. The correct answer is no. The hopeful answer is yes. You could save a safe theme about do the Dolphins have a chance against the Bills? So, the Florida Panthers have had a 34.6% power play percentage since Christmas. 9 for 26, which is sandwiched right between the Lightning and the Kings for apparently second best power play percentage since Christmas. Not yet, Rosado. My dad still has to get me to do the voiceover. Richard, who won? I forget which team you root for. So it looks like they might have they might have made a mistake on the most goals by Panther graphic on the TV because Pavel Bure is showing up twice. Yes, Trey, my dad needs to pull me aside to do the voiceover. The editing, I believe, is already finished. I just need to record my part. Carolina. Okay. So, we are about the. Apparently, the Golden Knights are coming off what's being described as their most disappointing loss of the season versus the Kings. And I guess both teams were wearing their reverse retros. The Los Angeles Kings have amazing reverse retros, and the Vegas Golden Knights have really good reverse retros. I'm holding out for a new contract. You had a tornado where you live in California. That's crazy. Trey, I can think of a few other reverse retros that might be better than the Golden Knights, like the Los Angeles Kings, the Florida Panthers, or if you want to go by just how cool they look, say the Washington Capitals or the St. Louis Blues. Yeah, I saw the pics on Twitter of the Vamos jersey. The Vamos warm ups is stunning. It's gorgeous. I love it. Easily a really awesome blending of the theme of Vamos Gatos with our own jersey. You like those too, but can't. Oh, you love the glow in the dark. Okay, that makes sense. So, this upcoming. Oh, that's cool, Sunswine. This coming weekend is the NFL wild card round of the playoffs. Oh, look, there's Jonathan Marchessault. He has had 137 goals in his career with the Golden Knights. Oh, Marchessault, if only we could pair you with Tkachuk and Barkov. I don't even know if he's the right position for it, but a Marchessault, Barkov, and Tkachuk line would basically destroy the world of hockey. The game is in Vegas, Pacharo. That's why it's late, because they're on either Pacific time or Mountain time. Yeah, it's 7 o'clock over there. Trey, yes, I did see the Vamos Gatos jerseys. They look amazing. Unfortunately, I have not seen a picture of the back of the jersey, but I did see the logo on the front, and it is stunning. It's really awesome. Yeah. Lemons, limes, chilies, and espresso. Pacharo, do I think the Dolphins will be a better team next season? If we get a healthy quarterback and no Rosado, I don't think it necessarily should be Lamar Jackson. I have no idea, Pacharo. He's had what's probably 3 concussions in as many months. So Tua might. There are serious questions now about whether if Tua ever plays another game in the NFL at all, let alone as a starter. Hi, X Fresh. No, Rosado, you know who's gunning for Tom Brady? The Raiders. Thank you for. See. Tua is a free agent right now. Let's see. We're bringing back Peyton Cunnings, signing Lamar. Where do I believe Derek Carr is going to go? That's an interesting question. You want me to make a bold prediction? You want me to make a bold prediction? Derek Carr is going to head to Green Bay, and Rodgers is going to seriously consider going to Las Vegas to reunite with Devontae. Because I don't know if the Raiders will be successful in luring Tom Brady. So they might have to settle for Rodgers. I'd say the Dolphins have to, in the offseason, Derek Carr is going to Atlanta. Well, yeah. What capital does Atlanta have? Well, I guess Derek Carr is a free agent, right? Bye, Rosado. You have a good night, okay? Atlanta does need a quarterback, don't they? It's going to be really interesting to see what happens in the NFL offseason, but as far as the NFL wild card round is concerned, the Philadelphia Eagles and the Kansas City Chiefs both have the bye, so we will not be seeing them until the divisional. Atlanta just drafted Ritter. In order to answer the question of where Derek Carr is going, you have to think about which team needs a quarterback, which team does not have a prospect at quarterback that is ready, and which team is not going to be able to draft a quarterback. I should definitely dress up as Jonathan Marchessault for Halloween. Hey, Eyes of Nights, glad you could make it. Apparently, the Panthers power play has been 5 for 6 over our last 3 wins. I'm not sure, Pacharo, if I want Lamar to come to Miami. He's obviously a great running back. He might also have injury concerns. If Tua's coming back next season, I want a reliable option as backup that's not Teddy Bridgewater or a rookie. Which probably means we could end up with Derek Carr as our backup QB. Or if Tua gets another concussion or doesn't even come back, Derek Carr definitely might want to go to Florida. I thought the Ravens had already franchise tagged Lamar. But how about first we'll do predictions for tonight's game, the hockey game. How about Panthers Free Knights 4? It'll be that kind of night. Lamar Jackson is a free agent, so we cannot trade him. We could get him for free, but we will have to pay him later on. Tour will also be a free. Your prediction is that I fall asleep before the game is over. I'm used to staying up this late. Now, the NFL wild card round, it's the Bills versus the Dolphins, the Bengals versus the Ravens, Jacksonville versus the Los Angeles Chargers, and then it will be the 49ers versus the Seahawks, the Vikings versus the Giants, and Tom Brady and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers versus the Dallas Cowboys. Do I think the Cowboys will finally beat Tom Brady? No. Hey, Taunts, thank you. I appreciate that. That's awesome of you, Taunts. Thank you. So in case you haven't heard, tomorrow my dad is doing a special call-in live stream from 6 to 8 that is basically you can call in on the stream, say your piece about the Panthers and Paul Maurice for about 2 to 5 minutes, and then we move on to the next caller. If you're interested in calling in on that stream, you can message my dad on Twitter. You can message him at flyingfluffyhockey@gmail.com. He is not single, Pacharo. He has his girlfriend. Thank you again, Tons. So it's looking like that the game should be starting any second now. Here we are. The Florida Panthers versus the Vegas Golden Knights. Bobrovsky is in net for us with his .894 save percentage. And here is Adin Hill. He has a .902 save percentage over his 9-3-1 record. I would be surprised if Saquon doesn't stay with the Giants. I mean, the Giants have made the playoffs. And my prediction right now is the winner of the Vikings-Giants game is going to make a run to the conference championship in the NFC. The puck is dropped. The game has started. Forsling clears the puck. Pacharo, the Dolphins are not the only good Florida team right now. At least when it comes to the playoffs, the NFL playoffs, both the Buccaneers and Jacksonville are much more likely to win their games in the playoffs than the Dolphins are. Hey, Jeff, what's up? You're at Universal and can't watch. Oh, no. Petrangelo takes a shot and it's saved. I'm doing pretty good, Jeff. Got to play dodgeball earlier at the gym and then had my dinner already, so. I can't lift the weights tonight. I play dodgeball. My left arm is already really sore. X-Fresh. Jaws is going to bed early. so that he can get rested for the all of the NFL playoff streams this weekend and the Florida Panthers stream that will be happening at the same point. Well, we played a bunch of games. We played like 7 games, and my team did end up winning the majority of the games. I caught people out. I hit a few people out. I was the last man standing on my side of the court. Oh, that bled. Oh, how did that not go in? Did it go in? The net was dislodged. Oh. I was the last man standing on my side of the court, and then I got caught out. I have not watched the movie Dodgeball yet. I did watch Moneyball with my dad, and I enjoyed it. Oh, the puck went in, but the net was dislodged. Oh, Ekblad hit it right off the post, the worst possible angle, and then Stahl dislodged the net before it could go. It went in eyes, but Stahl had already dislodged the net. Yeah. Fair reviewing it. Yeah, that net is clearly dislodged before the puck is in. Damn it, Stahl. Yeah, Moneyball was fun. It was a really cool look at basically the idea and the mentality behind Moneyball and how it ended up working out. Yeah. I'll make sure to watch Dodgeball, Trey. The net is clearly dislodged. Trey, the only two feeds that would make me say Moneyball is probably not the best baseball movie. One, not enough actual baseball in it. Two, I have not seen enough baseball movies to make a judgment. Pacharo, my brother is in Florida. He lives with his mom in Florida. The Hurricanes won 6-2. Jeff, Bills win Super Bowl. Well, first Bills have to beat Kansas City or Bengals in the We got a good goal. They ruled that the Vegas guy pushed Stahl into the nets. It's a goal. All right. Hutton, number 17, pushed Stahl into the net, dislodging it, which means it's a good goal because of their actions. All right. I thought for sure that wasn't going to be a goal. Well, congratulations, Panthers. You scored first. So, Charlie, we got our looks. Me and my brother both got our looks, or the majority of them, from basically my mom's side of the family. Yeah, exactly, Trey, because we're brothers. Adam, how do we have a goal and not shots on goal? That's a good question. Jeff, I believe you need to go to manscaped.com and you put in the promo code Flying Fluffy to get I believe it's a special discount. Hey, Taunts, thank you. Manu, yeah, it's an awesome start of the game. It's a fight. It's Smith and Kolasar. It's a long fight. They're letting them go at it. They're still going at it. Come on. Get a hook. Get the hook. They are still going at it. Thank you, Raven. Yeah. So I guess this Smith guy, I have definitely not seen this Smith guy before on the Panthers. He must be the new acquisition. Can you tell me the guy's name? Oh, thank you, Eyes. You're doing $5 for every Panther goal again. That's one. Thank you. Yeah, they both landed some shots. Number 54 for the Panthers, Smith is now in the penalty box for fighting. I would call that fight a draw, Eyes. We are in the Vegas zone, and the net has been dislodged. Giovanni Smith. Adam, my dad is going to bed early so he can rest up. He is going to stream. He's going to watch, and I'm going to be with him. Well, no, I will pop in every once in a while during the weekend streams, but basically, my dad is streaming 5 out of the 6 NFL playoff games, and he'll stream the Florida Panthers game. There'll be 6 games in 3 days over the weekend. Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. It's a shoot-in, and Vegas has possession behind Bob, working around the boards, back to the point. It's a wrist shot, and the puck is right in front. And thankfully, it gets pushed away, and we are about to clear it out. Great. I tell you what, Pacharo, if the Panthers can score, if the Panthers get a 3-2, if the Panthers get a free goal lead at any point, I will do the waddle. Vegas goalie save percentage is .000. Hey, Matthew, what's up? Forsling, Cousins are on the ice. Eric Stoll. Marchessault shoots it in. Oh no, it's a steal, and Bobrovsky makes an amazing save. The whistle is blown. Bobrovsky was totally exposed to two different Golden Knights right in front of the net, and he makes an incredible save. There was an intercepted pass from Bobrovsky behind the net, and he had to come all the way back to the front of the net and make the save with his chest. I don't think so, Ice. They might go to the casino. This is beautiful. Golden Knights, 0 goals on 5 shots, and we got 1 goal on 1 shot. So, Golden Knights have possession, but we are hounding them. I believe the line changes just happened. Thank you, Sunswine. You have a good night. The puck is currently behind Bobrovsky. We managed to hold on to it, and we will be able to advance. We've got it behind the Golden Knights net, and we turn it over and give it right back. And now the Golden Knights are headed into our zone, and the puck is at the line, and we managed to clear it out. We go for the change. Nope, I have never been to Vegas. It's a pass, and it's a save. Bobrovsky has made some really awesome saves so far. You're moving back to Vegas at the end of the year. The Golden Knights currently have possession, but the puck has been cleared out, so now they have to reset. What happened there? The Florida Panthers currently are grabbing the puck, but the clear fails, and the Golden Knights have the puck right in front of the net, and thankfully the puck gets wide of the net. Vegas Golden Knights will try again. Puck bounces away. Golden Knights retain possession. Gudis blocks the shot right in front of Bob. Good. And there's a sweep around, and somehow the Golden Knights player does not manage to put the puck in the net. Yeah. Trey, Universal is now in the going through their own phase, similar to a phase Disney went through in the 90s, where they were making all of these crazy plans for small regional theme parks across the country. Have you ever heard of Disney's America, which would have been located in Virginia? Or have you heard about the original concepts for what became Disney's California Adventure, which would have put a Disney park on Long Beach?
Learn all the ways to save with Amazon.
Express, you're at Universal Studios in Florida. That's cool. So, I'm really enjoying the fact that Vegas is utterly incapable of scoring right now.
We welcome you back to Vegas, the Florida Panthers with an early 1-0 lead.
Yeah, Trey, it's a fascinating story. Basically, the cities of Anaheim and Long Beach were fighting with each other to get another park, and there were all these proposals for beachside amusement parks that were made in the 90s. Is that Bobrovsky or Vasilevsky in goal? Riley, I know it probably won't last. I'm just enjoying it while it does last. Eyes of Night, you only get to say I jinxed it if Bobrovsky gives up a softie. Wrist shot bounces harmlessly away. We steal the puck, and we are clear. But the puck immediately goes back to Vegas. The puck shot deflected. Ekblad is up in the middle. He throws it down low, so it's easy pickings for Vegas. Bontor takes a shot and goes wide. Verhaeghe swatted at it, but it was no use. Verhaeghe has it. He's sweeping around, and he loses the puck right in the middle of the zone. Yeah, the Panthers are in Vegas, baby. It's time to roll the slot machines. This is the first of two matchups this season against Vegas. We managed to pick up the puck before it gets shot. Alex Lyon will be Bobrovsky's backup. The Golden Knights have held it into the zone. It's a lot of working and grinding, and now the puck is still not clear. And the puck goes out of play. I'm not sure, Eyes of Knights.
It's time to follow the hunt on Bally Sports Florida.
Excuse me.
To enter for your chance to win a reverse retro jersey. The winner will be chosen on January 30th and will receive a team-signed reverse retro jersey, a reverse retro t-shirt, a reverse retro hat, and a reverse retro bobblehead. Follow the hunt on Bally Sports Florida. Heart of the fan.
The his one-shot period will be just fine. Only had one shot all period. Help out defense. Yeah. I don't believe the Florida Panthers can win with just one goal on one shot. Although that would be hilarious at the end of the third period. The Golden Knights have had 36 shots on net and no goals, and the Florida Panthers have one shot and one goal. We'll get 3 goals.
Sign up. Build a better portfolio with public.com.
Back in Vegas, our good friend and co-worker Jessica Blaylock with the night off enjoying the game this weekend. Say happy birthday to her. She's celebrating it here in Vegas.
Jessica Blaylock is celebrating her birthday and has either the day off or the weekend off, and she's watching this game from the crowd here in Vegas. Matthew, I was diagnosed with autism when I was somewhere between the ages of 2 and 3. So that answers your question. So the Panthers continue to run around the ice. Colin White takes a shot, and unfortunately, nothing happens. Thanks, Axiom. My brother was also diagnosed with autism, and it's a lot more obvious with him that he does have autism. Yeah, we actually have more than one shot. We have 5, and Vegas has 10. Yeah, it's probably... I'm not sure if I went and got a diagnosis now. I'm not sure if I would be diagnosed with autism or with Asperger's. I've never quite understood the distinction between those two. According to Bally's Jamieson, we have 5 shots and Vegas has 10. It's icing.
Takes the shot right on, Hill with the save, and then chance number 2. Monster with a backhander. And right down the seam.
Great shot the other night.
Asperger's is just a higher functioning form. Well, I've heard about the autism spectrum. I would probably be what's considered the higher functioning part of the spectrum.
Never a bad play. You see that you've got a couple of teammates that are in and around that blue bank and just flip the puck towards the goal. There you see Verhaeghe.
Your girlfriend has a crush on.
The chaos when that puck finally gets to the net.
Usually it's the lead setting up front. Chuck is there. Role reversal there.
So I guess it's another face-off, and this face-off is going to take place in the Vegas Golden Knights zone. We win the face-off. We are struggling to keep this puck in the zone because Vegas is persistent in trying to take it away from us. Eyes of Night, it can only be a love triangle if I actually know more than one woman. And Grace is much more of a friend than a girlfriend. I just like hanging out with her and having fun. It's the Golden Knights. Eichel shot was completely disrupted, and I guess I'm shocked that they are not calling a penalty on Sam Bennett because usually the refs love to call penalties in those kinds of situations. Panthers are offside, so it's a stoppage of play. That's funny, Matthew. Well, thanks for the compliment on the commentary. Sam Bennett basically brought down Jack Eichel by the leg to stop him from getting the shot. Martinez had a shot and the puck was deflected up and out of play. So we are on commercial now. I want to hear some predictions on the NFL playoffs. Joe Jaws is fine. Trey, this is a family stream. Favorite sports movie? I'll have to think about that for a second. Jaws is fine, Joe. He's going to bed early to rest up for the weekend streams, all the NFL playoff games. Jameson, my favorite sports movie. I'll have to get back with you on that. You feel like Miami will beat Buffalo, Mundo? I want whatever optimistic drugs you're on, Mundo. Gene, I'm doing pretty good. Eyes of Night, I would pray for just one funny commercial during the Super Bowl. I'm praying that it's not all political ads again. Three years ago on this night, Jonathan Huberdeau recorded points 419 and 420 to tie and pass Olli Jokinen for most franchise points. And that was on January 12th, 2020. Bob second. I I've never watched a Bob Saget stand up. I've watched Eddie Murphy stand up, Robin Williams stand up, and Chris Rock stand up, and Carlos Mencia stand up. Those are the ones I've seen. Bobrovsky spins it away. Good for him, or that could have turned into a disaster. Reinhardt has a shot and it deflects away. Donnell, I don't know if I even saw your question. I don't remember you asking anything. I saw the pictures on Twitter of the Valmoscados. I don't know what the back looks like, but the side logo and especially the front logo, it's awesome. I love the Valmoscados warm-ups. Very, very cool, I would say. I would say my favorite sports movie is probably, I can't recall the name, but it's the one about the 1980 U.S. hockey team. Of all the ones that I've seen, that's the one that comes to mind when I think of my favorite. But that's just off the top of my head. Miracle, yeah. As a die-hard sports fan, yada yada. Are you asking? No, I don't think so. I do not want the same haircut as my dad. I'll have to watch the Dave Chappelle show sometime. It was a face-off in the Panthers zone. Vegas currently possesses the puck. We stripped away, but the puck is sitting in front, and now we take it away. Good. Verhaeghe sends it across to the other side where Bennett is having trouble, and now it's loose. Gudas shoots it wide. Bennett is getting hounded. The Golden Knights have a 3-on-2. Marchessault shoots. It's another save, and Stahl has possession of it now. Are we going to manage to clear it out? Favorite comedian, Mono? Well, it depends. Favorite comedian is a funny question because, as far as I'm concerned, I would say that stand-up comedy and the TV and movie comedy are two very different kinds of comedy, so I would have to pick my favorite for both. My favorite stand-up comedian, I would honestly have to rewatch the Eddie Murphy stand-up, Carlos Mencia stand-up, Chris Rock stand-up, and Robin Williams stand-up and find out which one makes me laugh the hardest. If I had to guess, it would be probably Carlos or Chris. But Eddie Murphy and Robin were really amazing stand-up guys. Pacharo, my dad's not going to be on this stream. He's going to be here for the weekend streams when we're My dad will be streaming 6 games, 5 out of the 6 NFL playoff games and the Florida Panthers game. Donnell, your comment was, as a diehard New York sports fan, you're pissed that the Jets missed the playoffs for the 12th straight season. They need a quarterback next year. You think the Giants have a shot to beat the Vikings? Yeah. I think that Giants-Vikings game is going to be a literal coin flip. The puck is out of play.
And this play started with the Panthers' defense standing up in that neutral zone and intercepting the outlet pass, and then the Panthers just transitioned.
Tell Dad to sleep on the couch. Now, as far as favorite comedy actor from a movie, it's got to be Jim Carrey. Jim Carrey is my favorite. He's definitely my favorite comedic actor, and I'd say it's an angle shot, but unfortunately it rolled off the goalie and away from the net. Close second for favorite comedic actor would probably be Will Ferrell, and maybe Adam Sandler might be my third favorite. We're watching on Bally's Taunts. There's 16 seconds left in the period on my stream. Yeah. The period is ending right now for me. The period just ended now for me. At the end of the first, Vegas Golden Knights are outshooting us 13-8, and we have the goal. Yeah, Jim Carrey was unstoppable in the 90s. He was seriously considered to play Ian Malcolm in Jurassic Park, right? Before Jeff Goldblum got the role. I want to see Jim Carrey's audition tape for Ian Malcolm. I didn't see the Panthers beat the Avalanche, but I was happy to hear I'm happy that it's not great that the Panthers blew a 4-1 lead, but we actually won, so that was good. Pacharo, I don't know if he had time to edit the thumbnail. You like Sandler's serious movies. I did see Uncut Gems. I didn't see the entire Uncut Gems, but I thought it was a great performance. Easily one of, if not his best performance. My favorite Adam Sandler movie right now would probably be 50 First Dates, because Drew Barrymore is so damn cute in that movie, and I think 50 First Dates is one of the best showcases of Sandler's natural acting persona. Yeah, Raven, They changed though. They announced that rule change, I believe, after the end of last season. Yeah, what that rule change does, Raven, is it makes it so that whoever wins the coin toss in overtime, it will now actually be to their advantage to kick off to the other team, so they will know if they need to score a touchdown or a field goal to end the game. Yeah, both teams will get a chance to score a touchdown. Is only in the playoffs. Big Daddy is your favorite comedy. I have not seen one. I've seen Grown Ups. I've seen Waterboy. I've also watched Click. I think Click is underrated. And I saw Happy Gilmore a while ago, but have not seen it in a long while and want to see it. And I've never seen Billy Madison. Hey, what's y'all's favorite Will Ferrell movie? Mine would probably be... Let me think. You just watched The French Dispatch. Step Brothers, that's your favorite? Yeah, I definitely will resolve to watch more Wes Anderson films. I have not seen The French Dispatch. I have watched Wes Anderson's Isle of Dogs and Fantastic Mr. Fox, and I really I liked Isle of Dogs. I really love Fantastic Mr. Fox, so it's awesome. So I will definitely need to watch more Wes Anderson. Favorite Will Ferrell movie, I would probably... It's very difficult to pick between Anchorman and Anchorman 2. I would probably have to pick Anchorman 2, if for nothing else than for the the battle of the news networks being much more bigger and more elaborate, and with all those cameos. Talladega Nights is pretty fun. In order to award a goal in this situation, the goalpost must have been displaced by the actions of a defending player, the puck must have been shot, or the player must be an active shooting, or the goal prior to the goalpost being displaced. It must be determined that the puck would have entered the net between the normal position of the goalposts. So they really had to pull out the rule book for that goal for the Panthers. I've heard positive things about Spirited, I believe it's called, the new Will Ferrell movie where he plays the ghost of Christmas Presents, I believe, and Ryan Reynolds plays who's basically he's the modern day Scrooge. I've heard that it might not be terrible. I can never keep track of all the movies I might have interest in watching. Over the past year alone, there's movies like Everything Everywhere All at Once, The Black Phone, and then I am trying to I'm already forgetting about the other film I wanted to see. Eyes of Night. I might do Disney trivia as the night goes on. There's the Vamos Gatos logo. It looks incredible. Stupid Seal. Jaws, he is going to bed early to rest up for the 6 games he has to stream over the weekends. If you say so, Trey. Oh, yeah. That's the movie I'm about to forget. Where can I watch A Christmas Story Christmas? Because I heard it was really, really awesome. It was really good. I definitely want to see it. Stupid Seal. My dad is preparing. He plans to stream every single NFL wildcard game except for the Vikings and Giants game. And in addition to that, he's going to stream the Florida Panthers game. So that's 6 games over 3 days. Jaws hates 7 p.m. PST hockey games. Yeah. He's done his best to go Tom Grossi. It's 6 games in 3 days. And the crazy thing is because I told him when he first told me about this, he wanted me to do all those streams with me, and I told him he was out of his mind. But we made a deal where if I did this stream tonight by myself, I would be officially off the hook for the weekend, and I only need to show up for about 5 to 10 minutes at a time for, say, half times or intermissions. So you will see me during the weekend streams, but every once in a while. Mad Bull, yep, we not only scored a goal in the first period, but we also did not give up any goals. Congratulations. When was the last time we shut out the team in the period? Oh, Trey, don't say that. I do want to hang out with you guys. I just don't want to sit there and watch 6 games over the course of 3 days. You will probably see me for a great portion of the Dolphins and Bills games because you can count on me to watch that entire game. That's for sure. And I definitely want to watch at least one of the other NFL playoff games. You just got done with a shower, Riley. I think one of the best games to watch out of sheer morbid curiosity, I want to find out what happens on Monday night between the Cowboys and the Buccaneers. And I might be watching Vikings versus Giants, which is ironically the one game my dad isn't planning on streaming. So, thank you, Raven. Who do I like between Los Angeles and Jacksonville? Jacksonville, and I'll tell you why, Jameson, because Jacksonville was not the team stupid enough to be playing their starters in a meaningless Week 18 game against the Denver Broncos. Brandon Staley is almost the single-handed culprit behind all of the Chargers' failings as a team. And the team had several, thankfully not too devastating injuries occur to them this past week because they wouldn't rest their starters. I feel bad for Justin Herbert because he's stuck on a team with one of the most overrated coaches. One of the most overrated coaches, I'm sure, in football. He's works for the Chargers. Yeah, the Jaguars, and unfortunately the Buccaneers. The Dolphins could be the only Florida team not going into the divisional round in the NFL playoffs after the wild card weekend, and that sucks. Ugh. Just you wait, Buffalo. Next year we'll face off against you with either a healthy Tua or a healthy Derek Carr, and we'll show you then. I guess, the Dolphins slipped in. The Dolphins slipped in as the 7th seed. In terms of reputation, the Dolphins literally have nothing to lose. No one expects the Dolphins to win against the Buffalo Bills with a rookie third-string QB. So the Dolphins are playing with house money as much as Seattle is. Obviously, the expectations for the Dolphins this year were a lot higher than Seattle's were, but yeah, the Dolphins after Tua got injured again. It was pretty clear the Dolphins were going to be lucky to get into the playoffs, much less win a playoff game. So, the Florida Panthers, it's tonight the Panthers seem to be played more or less like we usually play, except we actually got a goal and we didn't give up any. I'm looking forward to seeing Trevor Lawrence light it up. I'm really happy for the Jaguars that they won their division. Finns need a center, a right tackle, and a defensive. Is that DC? That's not defensive coordinator, is it? That you're talking deep corner. The main thing the Dolphins need, Trey, is a healthy starting caliber quarterback. Oh, it is coordinator. Yeah, the AFC South is garbage, but it's not as much a flaming wreckage as the NFC South. At least Jacksonville won the division with a 500 or better record, which is something the Tampa Bay Buccaneers did not do. A select, I'm doing pretty good. I already had my dinner, which was a turkey and cheese melt with an orange on the side, and I already had my ice cream, my Moose Tracks ice cream. Face off, the Golden Knights have won it, and it's turned over, and who is that? Lundell took a shot on, and it hit the goalie directly in the chest. Face off, we win. That's Reinhardt working along the boards, but the puck is turned over. Golden Knights clear and carried it into the Panther zone. A shot is taken, it goes wide. We clear it out, and the puck is held up, and now the Golden Knights have possession. Golden Knights continue to retain possession. Puck goes in behind Bob, and he carries it around. It's turned over. Thankfully, the puck is deflected. Vegas, the Golden Knights hold on to it. Pietrangelo takes a shot, save, and we managed to take it. Verhage is unable to reach the puck, and now Vegas has it again. The puck sails in behind Bob, and it's called icing. Pietrangelo had a shot, and Bobrovsky deflected it. I do not have a Panthers jersey. Unfortunately, I did not get a jersey for Christmas. Maybe I'll get one for my birthday. It's a face-off in the Vegas zone, which Vegas takes possession of the puck. Golden Knights. It's a lot of choppy play. Bobrovsky covers up the puck. So there is 17:45 to go in the second period. I believe it's 3 hours behind Brandon, which is why the game started at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. They are on Mountain Time.
Blocked away by Mahura. Connor puts it behind the net. Tracks it down himself. Connor continues to work. Now Matty up the center. Stevenson out in front.
Stevenson is unable to get a good shot off.
So extended time for Vegas in the offensive zone. Stevenson waits it out. Good look here from up high. That's blocked away. Right back on the stick of Hutton.
Well, that's right. That's right. Pacific time.
Who's casting with Vegas in first place will be there coaching the Pacific Division.
Vegas tries to nail it into the goal, but Bobrovsky makes the save.
The Bruins are in first place as well.
A certain date, and if ever on top of each division, coaches get them. Have a fun weekend.
Oh, whoa. Jaws is resting tonight. He's going to bed early so that he will be able to do the six games in 3 days he's streaming. Almost all of the NFL wildcard games and the Florida Panther game on the weekend.
Coming up after yesterday, they're not going to have any practice time. They'll fly in tomorrow, play Saturday, go to Buffalo Sunday, back-to-back games, so there'll be no practice time for quite a while.
And that's why it's important that they
Excuse me.
practices in.
Colin White with a chance.
Colin White with a chance. Puck is blocked away.
It's a big body, protects the puck.
It's a turnover right in front of the net, and the puck sails wide.
Forsling up at the line. Wrist shot wide.
Wrist shot wide.
Finally, White to stick up the face. He really should have been. So he's sneaking on over to the change.
I believe teams got the change.
Montour broke it up in the blue line. Barkov back to the puck. Oh, they lost
Oh no, we lost the puck right in front, and they score.
off the turnover wise. Tying the game at one.
Oh. For you ask, no, I ain't lifting weights. I'm not stupid to be doing that to my arm. Now I'm starting to wish I was in bed. Ugh. So it was a failed handoff to Montour at the worst possible place on the ice. Goldie is laying the blame on the Panthers being too sloppy, and yeah, that it's Lundell. Unfortunately, he skated too far away from the net before he could make a shot. This is the point of the game where the Panthers start to try and jam the puck in the opponent's net, but can't score on the broad side of a barn. Good night, Riley. Marcius, oh my God, the puck flies off the deflected shot and thankfully not into the net.
Great chances both ways on the last two shifts. Here's Jack Eichel. Gets free in the slot. Eichel shoots.
Eichel, the puck bounces in behind. They are swarming now. Great. Vegas has flipped the gambling table on us.
The wrist shot. Bobrovsky another step. Marcius over
So now the game is tied. Great. Oh no! Bobrovsky has to save a puck that was being carried over to him.
Both goaltenders here in this series of plays in this last shift. It all started. Here's Barkov.
Barkov tried to set up Lundell, but Lundell had skated too far to the side. Oh yeah, Brandon, no question. Bob is the only right now. Honestly, Bob is one of the only reasons this team is any sort of relevant, along with Kachuk. Speaking of, hey Kachuk, where'd you go, man? I can't see you out there. We traded another first rounder for you, along with a bunch of other stuff. We hold it. Stahl shoots it directly into the center of the Vegas goalie. And we are going to commercial. You'll send me a Panthers jersey and some Canucks gear. That reverse retro the Canucks have this year. If you send me any Canucks gear, I would love to wear that reverse retro. It's just a cool jersey. But yeah, it's about time, I suppose, that I had some Panthers gear. We're going to. Oh dear Lord, no TK. Oh, this game is already going to be late enough as it is. Oh, please. Of course it would be this game, right? The game that starts at 10. This would be the time the Panthers decide, hey, let's go to Matthias.
It is just right for my little business. Unlimited premium data, unlimited hotspot data. You know it's from the most reliable 5G network in the world.
Worst part is the Panthers really could use every point they could get.
Price, service, selection. You get it all at Lexus of Pembroke Pines and Lexus of North Miami. Shop over 600 new Lexus models in stock. Or check South Florida's largest selection of pre-owned vehicles.
Get the super chats flowing for Panthers jerseys. So it's 13:26 to go in the seconds. Game is now tied at 1.
One apiece in this second period. Well, the Florida Panthers recently added a blue liner to their roster. The Panthers picking up Casey Fitzgerald off of waivers from the Buffalo Sabres. And there's a lot of familiarity for the
We
player. If that name
picked
sounds
up
familiar,
Casey Fitzgerald off waivers from Buffalo. Oh, it's so cute. Casey and Ryan, I guess, were Panthers fans growing up. Look at them in their little jerseys. Oh, it's so cute.
played at Boston College together, and they were roommates. Casey told me Colin texted him when he got the news that the band is back together. Guys,
What a great picture that is. Casey on the left.
Panthers need the scoreboard again. Oh, great eyes. At this rate, I'll never get a jersey.
Lomberg's shot knocked down in front. Smith put it wide. Lomberg on it again. Colin White chasing after this puck. Now Martinez for Vegas. Pressured by Smith. Good hit by Giovanni Smith. Martinez got around to Riley Smith, and now it's out of the zone. Colin White on the back check all over Carlson.
And there's another turnover.
Save Bobrovsky.
And luckily, the Vegas Knight does not get off a shot on goal.
Carlson again.
And Vegas is trying to make something happen. When do we start the fire sale? Hey, Mad Bull, good news for you. Here's another reminder. Tomorrow from 6 to 8, my dad, Jaws, will be doing a Fire Paul Maurice stream. It will be a radio style call-in stream where if you message my dad on Twitter or message him at flyingfluffyhockey@gmail.com, you can ask in advance to call in on the stream, and he will set it up so that live on the stream you can have a few minutes to say your piece about the Panthers and Paul Maurice. This is from 6 to 8 tomorrow. You should message him if you want more details. You're definitely getting a Vamos shirt. I want a Vamos shirt. Those things look cool. Can Lundell takes a shot and goes wide. TK, if you want to, I don't know if any of you even have my dad's number, but if you do, if you want to prank call him, be my guest. Yeah, it's 6 to 8 tomorrow. Basically, is a stream for every Florida Panthers fan in attendance can air out their grievances, and it helps if you ask my dad ahead of time. There's now 10:59 left in the period. Rush chances. NHL ranks this season. Panthers against first. Golden Knights 4 seconds. Oh, why? Why do we give up so many breakaways? Oh, yeah, 2K. I'm sure my dad would love to get a call from Paul and an explanation. How quickly would Paul Maurice hate up on my dad if my dad started talking about all of the previous testimonials from Hurricanes and Jets fan who hate Paul Maurice's guts? You're probably right, Eyes of Night. Maurice isn't doing terrible. The team isn't anywhere near terrible enough to have the coach be fired before the season ends. For better or for worse. Mostly worse.
Good feed there by Kachuk for Verhaeghe. Stahl shoots wide. Montour keeps it alive. Kachuk in deep. Double team, stolen away. Up the boards it goes. Log out to center. Verhaeghe picked his pocket.
If you notice why there's long stretches of silence, it's because I'm waiting for something to actually happen in these games. With one or two exceptions, Panthers games are boring now. Not nearly as entertaining as last year. Maurice is just in South Florida because his kid got accepted to university in Miami. Derek, yeah, well, you can join the Fire Paul Maurice stream tomorrow night from 6 to 8 if you message my dad, Jaws, on Twitter or on or send him an email to flyingfluffyhockey@gmail.com. You will be able to call in and air your grievances, Derek, on live on the stream. Panthers are ready to go to the casino. Please, let something happen in this game. I'm gonna fall asleep at this rate.
Glad sends it ahead. Off the stick with Cousins. Potter trying to pick his way over the line. Good play by Forsberg.
No problem, Derek.
Martinez sweeps it ahead. Stolen away in front.
Oh no! We had a steal, and then one of those players went flying around. I'd have to see the replay. 9:28 to go in the second period. Bobrovsky is probably the most mature player on the team, and maybe the only one.
We got power. We got the future. So let's drive on and make the future we want to see together. So stop by a Ford dealer today and claim one of the thousands of new Ford trucks and SUVs on their way. Don't miss 0% APR financing for 36 months.
You can gamble in the strip club in Vegas.
Only at your local Ford dealers.
If you still have symptoms of moderate to severe rheumatoid arthritis or active psoriatic arthritis after a TNF blocker like Humira or Envo, Rinvoq is different and may help.
Stand up to your symptoms with Rinvoq. Rinvoq is a once-daily pill that tackles pain, stiffness, swelling. For some, Rinvoq significantly reduces...
You have a bet that Kyle... You have a bet that I fall asleep before the game ends, so why don't I just lay down and relax? Unfortunately, I am not in my recliner. If I was in my recliner, I would definitely be lying down and relaxing right now.
People 50 and older with at least one heart disease risk factor have higher risks. Don't take it allergic to Rinvoq, as serious reactions can occur. Tell your doctor if you are or may become...
In the sort of way I do, Colby. Barry McCockiner likes to describe the Vikings as the worst 13-4 team in NFL history. The fact that the Vikings entered the postseason with a negative points differential is hilarious. The Vikings entered the postseason with a -3 points differential. And yet that game against the Giants is probably going to turn into a duel for the ages.
No shots on goal yet in the game for Kachuk tonight. Phil Kessel makes his way into the Panther line. Drop pass. Now Riley Smith has it. Sends it in front. Play back to Levi Martinez. Button will shoot.
I did. Oh no, Bobrovsky was absolutely body slammed. And the Golden Knights are going to be called for goalie interference.
It was, and it shook up Bobrovsky a little bit. It looks like he's going to be okay, but that's an interference call.
Get rid of the old man. Recliner scored gaming chair. You kids convinced me to get rid of this thing. It's not really mine. It's Karen brought it into the house. I really love it. Derek, I had a turkey and cheese melt with some mustard on it and an orange on the side. You have the same recliner as me, and it's great. Yeah, it's an awesome recliner. We are on the power play. I believe it's the first power play of the night for either team. It's now 9 minutes to go in the period. And the Golden Knights clear, because of course they do. It's going to be in the 30s in South Florida again this weekend. Oh no, if it's going to be that cold down there, how cold is it going to be up here in Maryland? Oh no. It's been very relatively for January, it's been very toasty and warm. I don't know if it's a lazy boy. I would have to take a look and see if I can find the brand name. It's just a nice recliner. Okay, Raven. You'll see Jaws tomorrow. I probably won't be part of that Fire Paul Maurice stream, but my dad will enjoy whoever comes on and joins him in the cries to Fire Paul Maurice. Or just talk about the Panthers in general, what we need to do. I believe Axiom, I believe my dad will do a recap tomorrow. Barkov, oh, Bennett was right in front. We are swarming. Goal! It was Reinhardt. We actually scored on the power play. Reinhardt gets the lead back for the Panthers. We actually did it. Excuse me. Oh, there was a nice shot by Reinhardt too. And Barkov gets the assist. Sam Reinhardt now has the same number of goals this season as the number on his jersey. Thanks, Eyes of Night. Thank you. That's another one. That's two. And this is despite the fact that Vegas is out shooting us 28-19. We now have a 2-1 lead. Bobrovsky definitely is the reason we are winning right now. What changed on our power play? I guess after Christmas, the power play just kicked into high gear. I'm not quite sure what changed. It's getting chilly down here. I need the blanket. Jaws ranted about the power play, and then they started scoring. Yeah, that sounds about right. I do. Well, it's always plugged in, but it is not turned on. Thank you for reminding me, Derek. It's a face-off in the Vegas won it. The puck immediately goes out of play again. Okay, well now I will have the heat pointed directly at me, so that should help out. I see in the standings. Congrats, Panthers, on I'm not sure. I'm not sure what you're asking, Brandon. Lawberg is carried it in, and it goes behind. And it's right in front, and unfortunately, we couldn't get a shot off. Hey, Manu, thank you. Thank you, Manu.
South Florida Sports and Subaru of Pembroke Pines together have a winning tradition. When we win, South Florida wins. With your help, we have donated over 1.4 million.
There it is. We're buying a Panthers jersey. I want a reverse retro Kachuk jersey.
Wendy's fries are always hot and crispy. So Toby says every day is now
Friday, Tuesday,
Friday.
Wednesday,
Friday.
Friday,
I always remember that one.
because it's the easy one.
Try Wendy's hot and crispy fries. Prefer almost 2-to-1 over McDonald's.
This landscape sell outdoors. The team meeting at the Bellagio seemed to work. Thank you, Manu.
Monbergo is chatting it up, firing everybody up. Nearly created a goal moments ago.
Sean, it's hard to say. We're six in our own division right now.
That's how you work it, boys.
It's a really cool jersey, Mad Bull.
And they needed that shift. Again, the top guys were on that power play for almost the full 2 minutes.
Yes, TK. Yeah, I want to reverse retro with the Vamos Gatos logo. That would be beautiful.
Very active in this game for Vegas. He has 8 shots on goal. Kachuk from the angle. Save. Kachuk in front.
Kachuk is swarming in front. Unfortunately, nothing happens.
Cleared out of his own by Marshall.
Reverse retro palm tree sweater slaps.
Second half of the second period with numerous opportunities against Davis Hill. His puck here in the Panthers zone. Forsberg will pick it up. Ekblad.
If the Goon Smith scores, you'll super chat 20. Cool.
He's got it here at the sharp angle. Centers. Tipped away from Bennett. Picked up by Forsberg.
Forsley shot.
Oh, and the
Whistle
whistle blows.
blew.
That puck was loose for a moment.
The puck was loose. Damn. Petrangelo grabbed Bennett and shoved him to the ground, and now there's a huge brawl. Forsley jumped on a Vegas player. It's just complete and utter chaos out there. And now there's 2 players still going at it down there. It's Petrangelo, Eichel, Verhaeghe. I believe Bennett just took a shot at Stevenson. There's Kachuk. Kachuk is livid. Well, it's going to take a while to get this mess cleaned up. Okay. So everything was normal, right? And then Petrangelo horse-colored Bennett and threw him to the ground. So what was the... I see. Haig shoved Kachuk into the net. It's 2 players each side. It's going to be 5-on-5. Sam Bennett and Kachuk were put into the box. And they said number 7 and number 20. I'm guessing one of those has to be Pietrangelo for Vegas. Who are number 7 and number 20 there? I'm sure they'll show it in a second. We are not shorthanded, Eyes of Night. Everybody gets roughing. There's 4:57 left in the period. Lundell's trying to get it. It's Lundell. Goal! Lundell with a wicked shot missed the vids. We just expanded the lead. We finally made a shot from the side of the net. It's beautiful. Oh, that's just a wicked shot. Let's see. Oh, stupid ref crossed the camera just at the wrong time. Can't see it from the side, but it's a gorgeous goal. It bounced. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, about damn time, right? Oh, they took it away. Or they're reviewing it. They're reviewing it, I think. I believe Vegas is challenging the goal. Vegas is either challenging or the refs are saying that it's offsides. I'm not sure what's going on. Unfortunately, looks like, yeah, Vegas challenged because they said the Panthers are offsides. I never can get the hang of offsides. I know if the puck leaves. I see they're saying because the Golden Knight, he shot the puck to the side of the blue line, and then Lundell skated in past it. And no goal. Sorry, Eyes of Night, no refunds. Damn. Thanks, Eyes. How is that a bad call, Mad Bull? The puck was on the blue line. The puck was dead in the center of the blue line, and Lundell had already skated into the zone. Isn't that the definition of offside, or am I that bad with my understanding of offside? That's fair, Eyes of Night. Does the puck have to completely cross the blue line? Or does it only have to be on the blue line? It's a 2-on-1 for Vegas, and thank God they missed wide.
And the reason is
Yeah, ice. It has to cross before the player. Vegas challenged the goal. So Vegas challenged the goal, so and the refs took a look at it, and yeah, the puck was dead in the center of the blue line, and Lundell had crossed. It's not a bad call, it's just bad luck for the Panthers. Damn. We've almost caught up in shots. They have 27 shots and we have 25. Force lead over to Lundell, and it sails. Vegas now has it. Kessel is in after it. I didn't realize Phil Kessel was still an active player. How old is Phil Kessel? Thank you, Mr. Bids. Yeah, we're on trial, I believe. We're on a trial sponsorship right now. If enough of you go to manscaped.com and used the promo code Flying Fluffy when you make a purchase, Manscaped may see fit to it to continue the sponsorship in spite of, I can't imagine what kind of skit my dad made for the Florida Panthers fan reaction to the Manscaped products. I can't imagine. Jaws is fine. He's just going to bed early so that he can rest up for the 6 games over the weekend he plans to stream. You did not mishear me. That's 6 games. 5 out of the 6 wild card playoff games. Luster-Rated shot wide. Damn. Stahl fires. It was off the back of the net. Vegas is ice the puck. Cardiac cats. Oh.
Exhausted the stall line there, but it was all because of the positive effort and puck control and good forechecking and retrieving that puck by that line.
That intro skit made you want to buy Manscaped with coupon code. That's awesome. You're talking about the intro skit where I steal the camera, right? That was fun to record. The Golden Knights player was literally sitting on the puck for a good 3 or 4 seconds. Bobrovsky got a stick on the puck and made the save. It's a chance the other way. It's Lundell. And he shoots wide because of course he does. It's now the end of the second period. You would have to ask my dad that question. He might know that better than I do, Eyes of Night. So somehow the Florida Panthers still have a 1-goal lead after 2 periods. So congrats, Panthers. You can actually keep a lead for more than 1 period in a row. Now make it 3 periods in a row, Panthers. Yes, Trey, they called it offsides. Someone in the chat is complaining about it being delayed offsides, but I have no idea what that even means. What happened, Trey, was that Vegas challenged and Lundell skated across the blue line. The problem was that the Golden Knights player shot the puck into the board, and the puck was directly in the center of the blue line as Lundell was crossing it, and it stayed there after his skate had crossed into the Vegas zone. They should be wearing the palm tree jerseys tonight in Vegas. That's a good point. But there was only one road game we wore our reverse retros on, and that was against the Lightning, where they were wearing the boldest choice of any team for sure for a reverse retro was the Tampa Bay Lightning's choice this year for reverse retro. I'm sort of disappointed. I'm hoping Vegas will be wearing their reverse retros the next time we play them. Or that I'll at least get to see the reverse retros for Vegas in action at some point. Your first goal ever was taken away by the ref, and you're still mad about it. So it's now the second intermission. Panthers still have the lead over the Golden Knights. Yeah, it is interesting. It was a hell of a choice. So we are only a few minutes away from midnight. And this game is not even started on the third period yet. So this is going to be fun. Got a goal, baiting in a rebound in front of that. Refs called it off, saying goalie had the puck covered. Ended up not getting a goal until the next season. Yeah, Mad Bull, I'll agree. Tampa Tampa Bay somehow the Tampa Bay reverse retro is so horrible. It's beautiful. You recall one season where Urinating Tree got other fans for each NFL team to go over the season. You wonder if he could do the same with the NHL and have you guys cover the Cats. Well, Urinating Tree loves hockey, but the only live streams I've seen him do for hockey are for the hockey free agency and for the Penguins Stanley Cup games. I am not drunk, so Flo. I am out of wine. It would be nice if Tree ever wanted to collaborate. I'm not sure. I don't think he knows that flying fluffy hockey or flying fluffy sports even exists. I like I like Tree's videos too, Trey. Send me one. Ooh. Collab with collab with off the wall hockey. I'm the designated driver. Yeah, I'm taking us all. I'm taking you all out to breakfast after the game. Oh, I bet there are people who will night owls who eat breakfast at some ungodly hour in the morning. I'm not one of them. Flying fluffy, off the wall hockey stream. I'm not. I don't think my dad has ever mentioned off the wall hockey. He's friends with Nick. You should ask Jaws if you should ask Jaws about it. Sam Reinhart had his seventh power play goal this season tonight, and he leads the team in power play goals. You used to live next to a Denny's that was open 24 hours and served breakfast all day. Ooh. I haven't I haven't gone to a I haven't gotten breakfast at a McDonald's in ages. I love their sausage biscuits. Just a sausage patty on the biscuits with some cheese because I don't like fast food eggs. And the hash browns, the kind that come in the little pouches and are shaped like an oval. Used used to get McDonald used to get breakfast food at McDonald's as a kid. You know what I could go for right now is from Chick-fil-A, the waffle fries. You're getting me hungry for the waffle fries. I want Chick-fil-A waffle fries. They're so delicious and salty. Waffle fries. I don't remember the last time I was at a Waffle House. Spicy deluxe with which restaurants in which fast food establishments in particular are you talking about, Mr. Vince? Where does a spicy deluxe with pepper jack cheese exist? I want to go to a Friendlies. Friendlies had some really delicious desserts. Chick-fil-A, oh yeah. Chick-fil-A has the best chicken sandwiches. It's not even close. I want those waffle fries. I want them yesterday. I want a chicken sandwich. I want a chicken sandwich from Chick-fil-A. I want here's a fun little thought experiment. Build your favorite fast food meal. All the different parts of your meal have to be from different fast food places. So I would be taking a chicken sandwich from Chick-fil-A, the curly fries from Arby's, a Frosty from Wendy's, a hash brown from McDonald's. And that's what I got. And my soda of choice will always be Sprite or Sierra Mist. Either that or root beer. Damn, now I'm hungry for fast. I'm a little craving fast food. The only options around here, there's in Chestertown, near where I live, there's a McDonald's, of course. There's an Arby's, and there is one of those KFC and Taco Bell combo restaurants. Chick-fil-A, Spicy Deluxe, Checkers, French fries, Wendy's Frosty, and a frozen Coke from Burger King. That all sounds good for me too, Mr. Vince. Just replace that Coke with a nice, delicious cold Sprite. To the 13 of you sticking around 5 minutes past midnight, listening to me rambling about fast foods, I salute you. You have nothing you've got no fast food joints within 45 minutes of you, Tim. What did you do? Move to where I used to live about 10 years ago? 10 years ago I lived in Maryland on this island called Hooper's Island, and there was a town named Fishing Creek that we lived in, and all that we had on the island was a general store and one restaurant, and it was 45 minutes to get to what you could consider civilization from there. So that's funny, Tim. You live in the woods of Maine. Okay, yeah, that explains it. Sprite cranberry, yeah, Sprite cranberry is good. I want a Sprite cranberry. Chick-fil-A spicy chicken, onion rings, onion onion rings from Burger King, Coke from 7-Eleven, Shamrock Shake from McDonald's, and Wendy's chili. If there's any sort of onion related fast food item I want, at Outback they call it the bloomin' at Outback Steakhouse they call it the bloomin' onion. At Texas Roadhouse they call it the cactus blossom. And they serve it with like the creamy horseradish sauce, I believe. It is the most evil thing you can imagine. If you know what I'm talking about. Sprite used to have this thing called Tropical Sprite Remix. I have never heard of that, and I'm a huge Sprite fan. I would have only been 3 or 4 years old at that time. Sweet and spicy bacon burger from Whataburger, mashed potatoes from Popeyes, pretzel bites from Culver's, Oreo and M&M McFlurry. Blue. Tropical Sprite is back, has orange label. That's awesome. OK Soda. Yeah, I've never heard of OK Soda. I'll have to look it up. You know what you just reminded me of, Trey? Premier burger joint around here. You know what it is? In the Maryland, Delaware area? Delmarva area? It's called Jake's Wayback Burgers. Delicious burgers. You can make some really delicious custom burgers. It tastes like the LeBron mix they had when he was in Miami. Can anyone tell me a good root beer? I guess Stewart's root beer is supposed to be like the real good stuff, but if anyone knows of a root beer that's made from actual sarsaparilla and not the fake stuff, you like Barks? I've never heard of Surge. What flavor is Surge? Is that like a citrus soda? The best root beer was at this A&W near your house, but that was back in 2000 to 2001. Delmarva Mad Bull, that's just the acronym for this area of the country where Delaware, Maryland, and Virginia all meet. They all meet on the eastern shore, so it's Del Mar Va. The burger joint is called Jake's Wayback. Surge was Coke's version of Mountain Dew. Okay, I have to change the banner. It's the third period already. So, a second.
shots on goal ties for the most against the Panthers.
Jake's way back after Cats Caps next season.
Bobrovsky has come up big on Old. Stolen Montour back.
So the third period just started less than a minute ago.
Sam Bennett for Verhage and the Panthers get out. Art Stahl carrying the man over the line. Leaves it for Kachuk. Here's Verhage.
Verhage hit the post.
Panthers a great chance off the rush.
We have now tied the Vegas Golden Knights with shots at 27.
Matthew Kachuk and finding Verhage. The Panthers got in. There's Kachuk. He just waits for Verhage to get into a shooting position, skates into that puck, and lets it go. It's off the outside of the post.
So it's 19:02 left in the third period.
Verhage with 19 goals for the Panthers. 24 was
We
last year.
have taken it out of our zone, and we'll just dump it in.
They were waiting for a moment there, but Kachuk got hit. He was ready to play that.
Kachuk cleared away a Vegas player there, but now we have possession, taking it across center ice, down the wing. The puck is in front, but there's not a Panther in front. Damn. Stahl tries to bring it in front, and that is unsuccessful. That was Giovanni Smith took a shot. It was wide. Oh, come on, Smith. I want a goal from you so that whoever said they should super chat me 20, that would be awesome. Now Vegas is going to clear. Lomberg carries the puck in for us. Puck is turned over and cleared out. And we shoot it in.
Nearly 3 minutes gone here in the third. The Panthers have the only 3 shots on goal. They played in Vegas.
We are now out shooting the Golden Knights 29-27. We have the only 3 shots on goal this entire period with 17 left to go. Lundell is down. There's a penalty. They're calling law for something. They're calling law for high sticking. So the Panthers are going to be on the power play. Ouch! That was dangerous what Twa was doing. I think Lundell is okay. He just got a high stick to the face. He looks okay. Just a little roughed up. Can't afford any more injuries. Thankfully, there are no more injuries. I forbid more injuries. We are on the power play. Montour. It's a rebound right in front. Where is the puck? We are about to go on a 5-on-3 for 1 minute and 44 seconds. They got number 7 for Vegas for tripping. Petrangelo was called for tripping. I believe that was Barkov. Yeah, he tripped Barkov. We will have the 2-man advantage. Waugh and Petrangelo are both in the penalty box for the next minute and 44 seconds. Yeah, we must score here. Montour, Kachuk, Ekblad, Barkov, and I believe is that Reinhardt also out there. Montour gloves is the glove save. Okay, another face-off. It's Montour, Kachuk, Barkov, Ryan, and it's a clear. Damn. There's Ekblad's pass. Barkov, would you care to shoot? It's right in front, and the puck gets poked away. The referee got in Kachuk's way and Vegas cleared. And it got cleared. 45 seconds left for the 2-man advantage. Oh, please don't piss away a 2-man advantage. Please don't piss away a 2-man advantage. Oh, the puck goes behind. Ekblad is all alone. He shoots, and it's what? Montour, Barkov shoots wide. Come on. Will one of you make an accurate shot? And the puck is cleared because it deflected into the middle of. Damn. We will only have 15 seconds of the power play of 5-on-4. Lundell puts it in front. Bennett has it now. It's Verhaeghe, and Verhaeghe put it right into the legs of a Golden Knight, but we kept it in. The power play is over. And now Vegas is taking it in. Lundberg is speeding in. He tried to backhand it, and the goalie was forced to cover. Montour tried to jam it in on the rebound from Kachuk, and then where the... Next power play going to Vegas. There's 14:02 left in this game because the Panthers refuse to score on the 5-on-3. Now it's going to be... We are out shooting Vegas 33-27 now. I have a feeling that they're going to tie it up. Mark my words, they're going to tie it up in the next 5 minutes of play, the Golden Knights. Vegas has it in our zone, but we managed to clear. It's a turnover right in front. Unfortunately, nothing comes of it, and Vegas takes back the puck.
How many chances do the Panthers have by aggressive forechecking in this game?
This puck flies up and out of play.
Puck is up and out of play.
6 to go in Vegas. One game that keeps up by one.
Well, this should be fun. Now we can sit here and watch as the Panthers refuse to go up by multiple goals and Vegas eventually ties the game. By that point, we'll be healthily out shooting Vegas, and we will end up at best going to the finals.
Fresh is what you stand for.
Definitely.
Businesses nationwide are switching to Verizon Business Internet. It's a perfect fit for my small business. Verizon has business internet solutions nationwide
For our not so small business, too.
Get internet that keeps your business ready for
If it happens, don't complain.
Don't miss it. The Booze to Go New Year's sale ends.
I said it would happen.
5 stylish new pieces starting new.
Well, it's just all I'm repeating is what I've learned from experience watching this team this season. I'm just glad the Dolphins made it into the playoffs and we're getting the esteemed honor as a Miami Dolphins fans of watching our team get destroyed by Buffalo. Saturday at 7 will be our Vamos Gatos game against the Vancouver Canucks. You're knocking on wood. Good for you, Jay.
They lead this one 2-1. Sam Reinhart, the go-ahead goal in the power play in the second. Vegas' penalty kill was big, teeing off the 5-on-3 a little while ago. This is icing on the Golden Knights.
Vegas Golden Knights iced the puck. Face off in the Golden Knights zone. Oh no. There was a momentary glitch in the stream. Thankfully, we are back. Vegas is attempting to get it out of their own zone. Snow's to center. Forsling should be able to give it to a fellow Panther to help clear it out, right? Right? It's picked up by the Golden Knights. It's a shot, and Bobrovsky made the save. Vegas just had their first shot on goal since 11:57 in the second period. It is about that same point. Lundell got robbed. Cousins deflected over the nets. Damn. Stall shot blocked away in front. Oh no, it's a breakaway. And no, I hate being right. I hate being right so damn much. Ugh, I called it. I knew they were going to score within 5 minutes when it was about the 14-minute mark, and guess what? It's not even 3 minutes later. Bobrovsky let it squeak in between his leg. We let Jack Eichel get behind us, and now this game is tied. Great. At this point, my dad would be losing his mind, but all I have in me is disappointment. Yes, select tied because we let Jack Eichel get a breakaway on us. TK, he's in Florida. You're the second person to ask tonight where my bro is, and he is in Florida with his mom. That's where he lives now. He moved to Florida with my mom in May of last year. Jay, it went between his leg and his arm. It went between his right leg and right arm. I don't know how my dad isn't awake. I can't queue up. We are going to overtime on his Twitter. You would just have to settle for me saying we are going to overtime if it comes to that. Great. This game is tied. As if this game of all games needed to go to overtime. Phil Kessel's shot goes wide and it's out of play. Manu, yeah, unfortunately we cannot. I mean, for crying out loud, they blew a 4-1 lead against the Avalanche and won on the flukiest of fluke goals.
Dogs bring out the good in us. Pedigree brings out the good in them. Feed the good.
Whatever happened to protecting the lead exactly? Can no one just say they won? Is that in regards to the game against the Avalanche? Yeah, Jay, the Panthers won against the Avalanche despite themselves, from what I understand. Geez, even fans are so salty. Even fans are so salty because of Maurice's wins. Wins don't even matter to them. Jay, we won the game against the Avalanche. That's what I just said. We blew a 4-1 lead, but still won because of the flukiest of fluky goals. Unless I'm gone nuts, I know the Florida Panthers beat the Colorado Avalanche. Of course, when my dad wasn't looking. Because, of course, right? Forsling is unsuccessful in hounding Eichel. Nine minutes to go in this game. Please, for the love of God, don't let it go to overtime. Although a shootout would be the most excitement in almost any Panthers game I've seen so far. The Avs got a fluke goal as well. The digital land boards are not working, I think. So in this entire period, the Golden Knights have only had 2 shots on goal, and one of them was the game-tying goal. Great. Way to instill confidence in the fans, Panthers. We've allowed the Golden Knights to have 2 shots on goal over the course of basically an entire period's worth of play in terms of time on ice, and one of them was a goal. Lead pass, it's Bennett's, and it's a save.
Shots that you want from the outside, make sure you get him on net, and he'll just refuse to give up any type of rebound.
6:57 to go in this game. Knights win the face-off. They have taken it out of their zone, and now they are in our zone. They are searching for an opportunity, and we managed to clear. Thank you, Barkov, I believe. No, that was Lundell. It was either Lundell or Barkov who cleared it out. So it is back into the Panthers zone. We are just setting up so we can clear out. We push it, we dump it in. Tried to steal the puck, but are unsuccessful. And we gave up another breakaway, and it hit the post. And it immediately goes back to Vegas, and they are scrambling. And that was almost goal number 2 on a wide open breakaway for, is that Stevenson? No, it's Smith. It's Smith. Smith almost got a game Smith almost got a go-ahead goal for the Golden Knights. This is the time of night where my vocabulary starts to short circuit. Oh, come on, Panthers. Either get the go-ahead goal, Panthers, and make this a win in regulation, or drag this out to overtime. Just for the heck of it. Why not? There's still 18 people here. That's how you know it's going to overtime. Everybody is ready for bed.
And if things don't work out, you can always cancel. Seriously, no one would judge you.
Yeah, Jameson. It is a boring game. Almost every Panthers game is boring now, to be fair. It's only been like, I could probably count on one hand, if that, how many exciting games there's been this season from start to finish.
Close call, second breakaway of the third period for Vegas moments ago.
Riley Smith got behind and was stalled, and he hit the post. Why do we have these moments of complacency? Ask Paul Maurice. Ask the man that the Panthers call coach.
Last 5 and change or more, we go overtime. You're more aware of those players in behind him in those stretch passes.
Yes.
Clear to center. Maybe he'll hammer that back.
This game has been physical, has been fast, but my favorite kind of hockey is the kind where defense almost breaks down completely and it turns into shooting galleries on both sides. That's my kind of game, just for the utter chaos.
Hard check on Stevenson. That's been good defensively tonight. He extends it around the boards. Marcia still gets a stick on it. And now controls. Took a hit from that.
5 minutes left to go in this game. Can we stop? Can we prevent them from scoring for the next 5 minutes? Feel like Shrek asking Doggy for 5 minutes. Could you not piss away the game for 5 minutes? That's what 80s hockey was, just shooting galleries. Back when, is that the era where defense need not apply? Yeah, that's the best kind of hockey. There's a reason the sport should exist at all. Ouch. Whew. Yeah, I like running gun hockey. Which is why dump and chase hockey is so boring to me. Like, how on earth is a dump and chase offense supposed to be sustainable at any level? You're literally just dumping the puck into your opponent's lap every single time and hoping that your team is either fast enough or outmaneuvering the other team's players enough to do it.
Face-off win by Bennett. Matthew, good shot. A hero the other night, making the game in Colorado, breaking the 4-0 tie.
Boring the other team to death.
Now in front. Chubb trying to get it to the net. It was blocked away. Was able to find Montour at the line.
Yeah, there hasn't been a lot of OT. I think we might have a even split in our OT games. Montour, big blast. The puck in front. Verhaeghe shoots, deflects. Montour tries to catch Vegas, and the change is unsuccessful. Let's go. Yeah, Cooper. Jesus, Colorado lost to the Blackhawks? They gave up a goal, third period goal-ahead goal to Radish. Now it's Vegas's turn to charge. We can't clear it out. Pass deflected. Did it go in? It went in. Oh my God, no. I'm going to wait to change the score until they confirm that it's a goal. Please don't let that be a goal. Okay, it's one feed to lose to the Florida Panthers. It's another feed entirely to lose to the Chicago Blackhawks. Oh, come on. Bobrovsky retreated and the puck followed his skate into the damn net. Are you kidding me? So let's see. I'm looking at the replay now, Jay. Yeah, he was ran into. We should challenge for goalie interference. Maurice. Yep, we just challenged for goalie interference. Chicago Blackhawks, 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 Chicago Blackhawks. I can keep going. Eyes of Night. They just challenged for goalie interference because the Golden Knight dude might have interfered with Bobrovsky. Hockey gods be with us. Unfortunately, I think they're going to say that Montour shoved.
Steam going to the net. And I like this call by the Panthers. I think they've got a good chance of this goal being disallowed.
Looks like it's a quick review.
It's a quick review.
With 2:36 left. Are we still tied?
Upon coach's challenge, it's been determined that the action of number 62 for Florida causes the guy going to the
No goal.
It's a goal. They're saying Montour's action is responsible for the guy going into Bobrovsky. I think it's a good thing my dad is not watching this game. He would. And now we are shorthanded for almost the rest of this game. This is our first penalty kill of the night. Bobrovsky makes a great save on what I thought was going to be an easy goal for Vegas. Yeah, at least Miami made the playoffs. We get the honor of being blown the heck out by Buffalo. Eichel had what looked like a gimme shot, but Bobrovsky makes a great save. Gudas has a collision. We managed to take it out of the Panther zone, but it immediately goes back into said Panther zone. Ustarainen is having trouble holding on, but he manages to clear it out. Eric Stahl, quick shot. Eric Stahl shot. It goes wide and way up. Oh, Bob, you better keep your ass in that net. And we force the Golden Knights goalie to make a save. No, TK, do not pull Bob. Do not pull Bob. In what circumstance has pulling the goalie actually worked out in our favor this season? And of course you're pulling Bob. So it'll be 5-on-5. Great. Sam Bennett is in the face-off circle. And we win the face-off. And they clear. Bennett denied entry into the zone. Puck goes back to Bennett, and he loses it. And now the Golden Knights get the empty net. Bennett's completely choked and gave the puck right. Bennett, what are you doing? He just gave it right to the guy off his leg. Goldie says, for the most part, the Panthers played a real good game tonight. Hey, Panthers, doofuses on the ice. I expected you to lose, but I expected you to at least score 3 goals, damn it. Congrats to Axiom, I guess, to getting the exact score right. It'll be icy with 34.5 seconds to go, like it matters. Yeah, I mean, Goldie is technically right, but it doesn't change the fact that we gave up 3 goals in this period. Montour rebound, it goes wide. Barkov is trying to take a look. Be clear, I'm not disparaging goalie or anything. We can't stop giving up 3 or more goals in the third period. This is the second game in a row, correct? Where we gave up at least 3 goals in the third period.
Third period, 5-on-3 power play when the Panthers were up 2-1, and he completely shut the door.
This team sucks. You guys realize that, right?
The Vegas Strip.
3 goals and only 6 shots in the third period for Vegas carrying the game winner.
So,
Coming up here on Valley Sports to the studio.
All right, thank you, goalie. Tough one there.
so starting at, I want you guys to pay attention this. I want you guys to pay attention to this. So they had said starting at 11:50 something, at the 11:57 mark, I believe, in the second period, starting from that point for the rest of the game, Vegas only had 6 shots on goal, right? 6 shots on goal starting from 11:57, the 11:57 mark in the second period. And they scored on half of those chances. 3 goals on 6 shots through a period and a half. We gave up 3 goals on 6 shots through a period and a half. It's, hey Jay, I know it could be a lot worse, but this is still bad. We just had moments where we played like a third division college hockey team. What were the circumstances on those goals? Well, one of them was we allowed Jack Eichel to get behind us. Thank you, one wild and crazy guy. I appreciate it. Again, a reminder, tomorrow from 6 to 8, Jaws will be doing a Fire Paul Maurice stream where live on the air you can call in. He will get you on the stream and you can air your grievances for 2 to 5 minutes about the Florida Panthers and Paul Maurice. You can message Jaws on Twitter or send in an email to flyingfluffyhockey@gmail.com and he can make that happen. Tune in, Jaws will get coach fired. Call a taxi for Maurice. I wish I could. Give away directly in front of the net, breakaway, and Bob pushed in the net. Thank you, Joe, for the summation. That is what happened. We keep choking. We choked away a 4-1 lead against the Avalanche and won in spite of ourselves. And we just choked and gave up 3 goals in the third period for the second time in as many games. Yeah, exactly, Trey. After Lundell's goal was taken away, the Panthers just went on vacation offensively. James Thompson. Is he like an assistant coach or something? Players don't like that coach. They know you can't win with him. So yeah, that is the ending of the game. My dad is going to have so much fun recapping this game. So much fun. I stayed up till 1 a.m. in the morning for this. You guys are welcome. Good night, Select. That's the assistant coach with 2 Stanley Cup rings. Yeah. Dad will be mad when he wakes up. Cats lose on controversial call late in the third. What's your guys' opinion on that good goal call in the third period? Not the call that took back the Lundell goal, but the call that said that Montour basically pushed or otherwise caused the Golden Knights player to push Bob. You woke up at 5 a.m. for work. It was just in time for the third period collapse. Oh, TK, I work plenty. You guys don't see the 50 photos I list per day when there's photos to be listed. Yeah, Jay. 12 shots to 6. 12 shots to 6. We scored 2 shots to. We got 2 shots to every 1 shot that the Golden Knights had this period. We scored on none of our 12 shots. 0 of our 12 made it into the net. And 3 of their 6 made it in. And, you guys are not even mentioning the fact that we pissed away a 5-on-3 that lasted 1 minute and 45 seconds. You think it was the right call? Yeah, I guess it was, but it just sucks. You know what I'm saying? See this team choke away games like this makes me grateful I'm going to watch Miami be destroyed in the playoffs, because at least they made it to the playoffs to start with. David, yeah. I sound like they intentionally didn't score. Well, with the sort of dump and chase play that Paul Maurice is forcing them to make, it might as well be they refuse to score. Cito's going to blow things up at the deadline. Cats are finding new ways to lose. If Coach Q or Brunette was behind the bench, we'd have like 25 wins at this point. Yeah. You can't stand the Dolphins. Maurice tells them to get like 2 goals up and then defend for 40 minutes. Oh for 15 after trailing through 2. We were leading after 2 this game. It still didn't save us from getting in our own way and having absolutely no luck when it comes to getting more than 2 goals or not letting the other team get a game go ahead goal. You need to take up heavy. There's no coming back from heavy drinking, TK. Just enjoy the occasional drink of your choice. Oof. People should consider themselves lucky to be at, if they're at worst, a functioning alcoholic. I think that's desirable is to you either don't drink or you drink just the right amount. Well, congratulations, Panthers. You still can't win more than 2 in a row. This wasn't even 2 in a row. So there's not much else to say. Not much else to say about this game. In other news, now that it is January 13th, there is now 10 days left until the final day of operation for Splash Mountain at Walt Disney World. It's whatever stream comes first after January 23rd. I'm going to probably be in inconsolable mourning over the loss of one of Walt Disney World's most beloved and iconic attractions. So you'll have to forgive me on that stream for waxing nostalgic, because I really loved riding Splash Mountain growing up after I got over the fear of the big drop. So I will save my Splash Mountain related rants until after such time, if Splash Mountain truly is gone after the 23rd. I plan on seeing Avatar 2. Unfortunately, I don't think I could convince Karen to go see it in 3D. I don't even know if our local theater would support a 3D movie. I don't know if they screen 3D movies in the Chestertown Theater. I still have to go see Avatar 2. Well, not much to be said other than disappointing loss. Luigi says, very bad call at the end. The opposing player makes... Hey, TK, that's dangerously close to spoilers, TK. Reminder to stream. Chad, I have not seen Avatar 2. Please do not spoil it for me. Very bad call at the end. The opposing player makes contact with Monty, thus getting pushed into Bob. Very much goal interference since Monty didn't initiate the contact. The refs need to be fined. Tell you what, Luigi, how about Paul Maurice gets fired first for putting the Panthers in a situation where they give up 3 goals on 6 shots over the course of a period and a half. Well, it's definitely a shame to see the Panthers fall in yet another game. We are now back to... That means we're back to below 500 just in terms of wins versus regulation losses. Great. TK, next game should be a win 100%. Who are we playing? Apparently, TK, you did not get the memo, but I have not seen Avatar 2, and thus, if you're going to bring up plot points of Avatar 2, that will be spoilers on my end. Yeah. Hopefully Los Gatos wake up. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Our next game is against the Canucks. That should be an easy win, right? Right? There are many plot points in the Avatar sequel. Yeah. Well, my dad's girlfriend wants to see it. I want to see it. But we wanted to maybe rewatch the first movie before we went and saw the second one. Hey TK, if you've seen both movies, how much is a refresher on the first Avatar required before watching the second? Without spoilers. In other words, does it really help to rewatch the first Avatar before you see the new one? Hey, Tons, thank you, Tons. That's awesome of you. You think we'll still make the playoffs because we're better than the Islanders and Penguins? Well, that's an interesting opinion. I hope you're right. I hope you're right. I hope the Panthers will probably be the same feat as the Dolphins, where the Panthers will also barely squeak in and get promptly blown out by a real team. So I guess it's just about time for me to wrap things up here and say goodnight to you all. It was fun doing another stream solo. Okay, good. I don't need to rewatch it. I have a pretty decent memory when it comes to movie. It's Karen who almost immediately forgets everything about the movie after she's watched it. So she might need a refresher. But yeah. Okay, everyone. Thank you for coming out. Thank you for coming to this stream tonight. And a reminder, my dad is doing a Fire Paul Maurice live stream tomorrow night from 6 to 8 p.m. And if you message him on Twitter or message him at flyingfluffyhockey@gmail.com, you'll be able to call in on the stream and air your grievances about the Panthers and Paul Maurice. You're welcome, TK. You guys help ease the suffering, definitely, when it comes to Panthers games. Good night. It starts at 6. It starts at 6, TK, tomorrow. That's the time. Okay, good night, everyone. Peace out. Yes, TK, 6 p.m. Eastern. 6 p.m. Eastern. Good night.